Hello and welcome to Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town, Fort Mill, TKK. I'm your host, Patti Mercer, here at Legal Remedy Brewing Company, where they keep it legal, but you can still have fun. Let's go inside and check it out. Okay, Mark Van Sickle, you are one of the owners right here of Legal Remedy Brewing. Give me a perspective on how this got started. It's very cool.
Thanks. It's been a lot of fun. So we were a group of home brewers that just, after a while, decided to make it real and open up a brewery. We opened up in 2014. We were a federally licensed brewery in a garage. So
Wow.
I jokingly say that we're like the Ramones and Microsoft. We started in the garage.
How many, founding fathers are there?
So there were 5 in the original brew group, and then as we started to figure out our planning and developing recipes, we actually ended up meeting our brewmaster, who's one of the owners as well, through a friend of ours who's a dentist, because where else would you meet your brewmaster but through a friend that's a dentist?
A dentist,
So-
yeah. I love this eclectic mix.
Yes.
Did you find one signature flavor that just seemed to catch on?
You know, we've kind of by design really not tried to develop a flagship beer. A lot of places have a signature beer. Old Meck is probably best known for Copper. Note is probably best known for Hop, Drop, and Roll, I would say. But we just try to do really good representations of a lot of different styles. Probably one of our most noteworthy, just because it's been the one that we've been distributing the longest, is our Alibi Ale. It's just a classic American Pale Ale. So that's the one that we've been in production and in distribution with the longest. Mike and the brew crew are working their tails off in the back. They've brewed, I think, over 90 different beers since we started brewing here in May of last year. But we have our list of what we call our usual suspects. Alibi Ale, Sequestered Saison, Pro Bono Porter.
Yeah.
Obviously everything has a legal
It's got a theme.
flair to it. Yeah.
Which makes it easy to remember when you're looking at the menu trying to decide which one to try.
Yeah, and we have a lot of fun with it. Just from everything from the beer names to the taglines. But there are a lot of beers. Almost every week there's a different beer on tap that hasn't been on tap before. Like tonight we've got a rollout for our Imperial Pumpkin and our Polygraph Pumpkin.
Wait, did you say pumpkin?
Yeah,
Because
we have two.
pumpkin is
we have
very
two.
popular.
Yeah, we have two different pumpkin stouts available this fall.
Are you drinking beer?
Right now, no, but I have one coming.
Oh, and what did you select?
I'm getting the pumpkin stout.
And how about you? What are you drinking tonight?
Mine is coming also. I got the jalapeno pineapple one.
I mean, you serve food, you have delicious pub food available, but your core brand is being a brewery, right?
Yeah, we're a brewery first. We say we're a brewery first and a restaurant second, but we also say that our food is as crafty as our beer. We do everything in-house. We make bacon from scratch. We're doing a dry rub pulled pork sandwich, which is a little bit different than your traditional South Carolina style barbecue.
Okay, Doug McKinney, what's your job here? What do you do? Besides have fun?
I am the chief bailiff, is what my
Yes.
term is on my business card.
Yes.
Basically, I help develop all the menus with myself and Jim and my chef, Wes Adams.
Tell me
Yeah.
about some of the dishes that are available here.
Well, I'm working on a shrimp and grits right now on our new menu. It's going to be a different twist. It's going to be 2 skewers of very large shrimp grilled, served with an okra cheddar grit cake with andouille sausage, chorizo, smoked tomato gravy. And it's going to be pretty good, I would imagine.
Wow.
We do a brisket sandwich. Not many places around here do brisket. We do pastrami. Pastrami
Filling
takes...
food. I mean, you don't leave hungry,
No, absolutely.
which sometimes is the case when you're sampling beers, but you really put thought into being satisfied, not only in what you're drinking, but also what you're consuming.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the restaurant's definitely a big part of the business. We're very family oriented. We definitely enjoy having people come with their kids and hang out and have a bite to eat.
What's your favorite thing to have here on the menu?
I would have to say the meatloaf is really unique. It's the best meatloaf I've ever had. Don't tell my mom that. I hated meatloaf all my life growing up. Meatloaf Day was never anything I looked forward to,
Stubborn kid, that's
but
awesome.
we use smoked brisket, smoked turkey, smoked pork, hamburger, and our smoked bacon, and we put a smoked tomato gravy on it. So it's not your mom's meatloaf.
Now tell me about the building. Obviously, you're repurposing a building that was here before. What was it?
So this was a 1950s era car dealership. So this was the
Really?
old Williams Chrysler dealership. The showroom is where the restaurant is, where all the seating area is, even where the kitchen is. That was all showroom. Back in the back where the brewery was, obviously, was the shop. That's where they fixed the cars. So we had to do a lot of work out in the front because this was just all paving.
It was empty?
It was all paving out here. So we had to rework. We had to lay out the parking lot. We had to add the islands, add the beds. The canopies are actually solar.
Oh, wow.
So there's solar panels, and there's some solar on the back of the building as well. So we get about 35% of our electric from the sun.
It's like you've been in business longer than you have in terms of the crowd on a Tuesday night.
Well, we've been fortunate enough to be able to find really good people to help us run the day-to-day operations. Some of our managers, our two key managers, have probably 60 years of restaurant experience combined between the two of them. We've got one of our newer managers has about 10 years of experience. He's doing a great job. He's a little bit younger than the other two. Got a really good staff in the kitchen that are they're working really hard and trying to put out a good product.
Mm-hmm. And you're family friendly and
Absolutely.
dog friendly.
Yes.
Which is very
outside.
cool. Outside, yes.
Outside, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, we've got water bowls and all that kind of stuff. So
Now, do you serve other alcoholic beverages besides just beer?
we have wine.
Okay.
We have got one of the Windy Hill ciders on tap that we keep on tap as a gluten-free option. And we also do a craft root beer.
Yes.
It's a non-alcoholic root beer, so we've got something fun for. We've got a lot of friends actually that don't drink, believe it or not. So have an option for them, have an option for kids to come and have something that you can't get anywhere else. Something that's a little different. It's something that we don't distribute. We only sell it in-house.
Fun. I've seen birthday parties out here.
We absolutely encourage people to come in and bring a cake, hang out.
Bring a cake, hang out. And who would have thought that this trend with beer and running? I mean, I used to, like in a marathon, you see a lot of the vendors and the runners having beer after the marathon, to restore the carbohydrates and everything. But here at 6:30 on a Tuesday night, I just saw a group leave for a 5K.
Yeah, so there's a 5K route that we do, then there's a 5-mile route also that we do.
I had the opportunity to say hello to some of you before the run, and now it is after the run. It's kind of like the big reward. How far did you run today?
I ran and walked with the support of my lovely people. This is the first time I've been here. And
good.
and it was about a mile. We're working up to 3 miles, which those guys back there did.
It's a social thing. It's a social
It is.
pace group. There's definitely some fast runners that come out too, but it's not a competitive thing.
Right.
You come out on a Tuesday night, go run, come back, hang out, and have a pint, have a bite to eat.
Beautiful way to
Yeah, so it's
enjoy
fun. So it's
the
fun.
outdoors.
And we do it year round, every Tuesday night,
Every
6:30.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
What about live music?
Live music? We actually have some live music tonight. On Tuesday nights we normally do it. We'll post that on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, website stuff. So it's not every Tuesday, but usually it's on Tuesday nights that we have it.
And this is an every Tuesday night thing that they have here at Legal Remedy. Is this going to be a habit, a weekly thing?
This is time number 5 for me, not including previously this summer.
Well, that's it for this edition of Carmen Miller's Talk of the Town, Fort Mill, TKK. To see more beautiful homes in our area, simply go to homesfortmill.com. But if you want to find your favorite craft beer, where do you go?
Legal Remedy Brewing.
Until next time, this is Patti Mercer. Bye-bye.